with, you know, it is going to be the Twisted Chakram.
The tower won't destroy him like it would some other mid heroes who get kicked in, but still some free damage, which is always nice to get.
Soxa is going for a cheeky little wraparound play, but you got to be very careful here on 33. Yeah, you get the first blood, but the raises? Oh, he doesn't even go for the third. Okay, Soxa to hit this. He drops a ward. Lorenov sees this whole rotation coming. Blood Grenade connects, gets the fear, but it doesn't quite connect. Now that Nisha 6, we'd love to get that Magnetize going, but the big rotation's coming through from Tundra. They've brought 4 into the mid lane. And just with that, Magnetize going to do some work. Boxy's going to go down first. Soxa's going to join him, though. So a 1-for-1 as Whitemon. Mickey is crushing this bottom lane, by the way. Well, we're going to see a Frostbite out from Insania. 33, he's got a shield crash, but that's a third raise. He's just got to be able to chase him down here. Insania should have another Frostbite, and there it is. That kill going to the Shadow Fiend, getting himself a first sec. And Boxy denies the Wisdom! No! That hurts. He might die. He's definitely going to die for this if he gets one more Shadow Raise. Oh, Shadow Raise, Shadow Poison.
For now.
Oh, you got him. There. You can only go so far. There's a ward from Soxa there. That being said, Insania thinking about going for the dive here, but instead they're going to bring the Pangolier right down bottom. Here comes Nisha, now searching for more onto the high ground. Will find the Shadow Demon, and he has very much accepted his fate at this point. Stampede to go for the slow. As the Requiem connects, Lorenov will try and join the fight here, but you might only get this Crystal Maiden. I think a worthwhile trade if you're the side of Liquid.
Definitely. In the top lane, it looks like Eclipse just got used. Saberlight pretty tanky, but
he's a slow
that
boy.
Max speed slow, which, by the way, if you're stampeded, of strength. Okay, part of it is that Deluge was just so unpopular at first.
Yeah.
No one was taking it.
Yeah. I mean, this is a really good rotation top here from Nisha. He's got a Magnetize, doesn't want to have to use it. I don't think he will need to. Saika, incredibly low. Little boulder kick here to finish the job. We'll do the... Just come on, kick him.
Finish the job.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
I was hoping you
going to report you.
Yeah, but that's got to be... Like, the reason you kick the corpse is mostly to just teach them a lesson and assert dominance. It's like T-posing, right? It's basically what you're doing. Oh, the reel in. Whitemon has caught himself a victim. It's going to be Insania's Crystal Maiden, but the Stampede comes through. Saberlight with a nice stun as well, but Saika now here on the Luna, and Timbersaw, not the hero you want to be fighting. This guy is very strong right now. They might just go for the dive here with the Pangolier, but 12-minute power rune. It's going to spawn bottom. Nisha gets the shield rune. Might be willing to TP in here as Saberlight has now made his way bottom as well. So Insania, yeah, there's the Thunderbolt. Again, it's faster than the Stampede. You can't get away. He's just going to TP to safety. 33 having a chuckle on that one. Big. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, it's revealed, so they know. There's going to be an immediate demonic purge into the Stampede. I think they were just trying to bait the Stampede initially, and here comes the Rolling Thunder. 33 with his blink. Is just going to go ahead and chain stun down. Oh, he gets stuck. Unlucky for 33 there. We'll have to cancel the ult early. The Song of the Siren might bail them out, though. As Saberlight's trying to run back to it to avoid some damage. Roll in from Nisha. He's caught him. The Requiem's going to come out as well. And a huge Magnetize on the backside will be able to do a lot of damage to Saika. Force him out of the fight for the time being. Meanwhile, Timbersaw in the sights of Mickey and Insania will be able to Timber Chain away as the supports still trying to chase down Soxa here. Yeah, he juked him hard. Into the trees he goes. They're like, guys, he's got to be here. All right, good call from Saberlight. Disruption's going to buy him a moment, but it's not enough.
So it gave a lot of time for the rest of the team to rotate in, and now the positioning's awkward. You know, there's a tower. The supports can't just walk through it. So just a bit of an overextension from Tundra there.
Nisha in some trouble. Demonic Purge comes out. Does have a roll in 1 second. Should be able to get away as Saberlight comes in with the stomp. Has the Blade Mail here, which will do a decent chunk of damage back to them, or at least prevent Saika from doing a ton of damage. But Lorenov does not care. 33 now with a Blink Dagger. Jumps in with this Rolling Thunder. They have a Sentry to chain stun down Mickey as Boxy's going to be cleaned up on the backside. And this is going to be a massive win for Tundra. 3 found as they dive the mid tier 1 tower.
He doesn't have the BKB because his Magnetize is part of what lets Liquid fight around that Roche pit.
This deep ward placed so long ago is gonna scout Mickey, and that is a He gets out with the invis for the moment. The Stampede is going to give him the space, and Insania with just a freezing field to sacrifice himself, slow up the rest of the team, but there it is. 33's caught up to the Shadow Fiend. There's going to be the Eclipse, and Mickey still falls in the end. This Thunderbolt Facet.
For good measure, he wants to buy Nullifier.
Or Yules, right? It's like someone would have to buy a Yules.
Yeah.
Bottom lane. Well, Whitemon. Okay.
Yeah, there we see.
Deluge Stampede. That's cool stuff. Song of the Siren to cancel. Mickey actually dodging a gank on the other side, but Stomp. Oh, takes right into Soxa though. The one way you couldn't have gone. Oh no, Saberlight.
A little whip just for good measure at the end there.
Yeah, Soxa with a Blink Dagger. That's going to be amazing for helping him either find his Demonic Purge target or just sit behind Psycha at a safe distance, right? So very cool pickup for sieging the high ground. And here we go. Solar Crest out. Blink out from Saberlight. They have the mech to give him a little bit more health. But yeah, here comes the Conda damage. Oh, great Fear in the kickback even further. But can they actually follow it up? 30 to the Great Rolling Thunder, buying just a little bit of extra time. The Magnetize is there. Saberlight falling low. Timbersaw doing a lot of damage. The Requiem, the Fear. They've caught the Luna. She has a BKB in just a moment, but he's not going to be able to get away from this. They've done the damage, and Nisha's Magnetize is doing a ton of work on the backside, taking down 4. Liquid with an incredible high ground defense.
That's the danger. That's why you got to be very careful approaching the high ground.
This is Earth Spirit in a nutshell, dude. He thrives in these types of fights. Oh, Boxy. He can just TP. Yeah, he's Atos in the silence. Oh my God! Lord of Chill. But looks like he wants to just go down, meet with his team, contest the 28-minute wisdom. The Muerta might be the casualty here as she's walking in. And they will find her indeed. All right, nice pick off there from Tundra. Smoke play, it pays off. You get something. Nisha, however, stealing the other Wisdom Rune and looking for Whitemon.
Probably thought those were illusions.
Yeah, he definitely thought they would be. Insania topside. Finally going to get punished for his pesky lane-cutting shenanigans. But does he get the last 2 creeps is the question. Come on, Insania. You got it. Oh, yes. Worth it.
This is where he wishes he had Crystal Clone, man. It's like, if I had Crystal Clone, easy creep securing.
Do they roll in connect? Nisha gets the silence onto the Naga Siren. Pops the BKB. That's a very quick kill for the hands of Mickey. As they have the Magnetize running, thinking of going for Lorna, but he will just pop that reactive armor. Very tanky. The roll ends up catching 33 right as he blinks in, and now Nisha might be in a little bit too far. The Requiem on the backside to Fear. I was like, there's a whole different fight happening. They just blow up the Shadow Demon, and Nisha's Magnetize is still running. It's gonna solo 33. You are kidding me. This Earth Spirit is getting so much damage out of these fights, and now just chasing down Psycha. His BKB surely trying to just get him to safety, but Saberlight will not let it happen. 4 dead again on the side of Tundra. What? Dude, Nisha is playing out of his mind.
Ornov trying to equalize.
They have a song
kills
here, but okay, yeah, they're gonna cancel the TP. I think he's dead. I don't know if he's getting out of this. The Fear sends him right back in. Shadowfiend gets another kill, and I talked about.
Yeah, we're seeing the Conda Timbersaw poke could just potentially delete a hero without them getting to do anything in the fight.
I mean, they're looking for Lorna. They're going to be able to get the disruption here to save him. The calling out already. The cart comes in. Song of the Siren for the reset. Okay, we talked about this. This is their way of kind of bailing out their heroes, looking for the Crystal Maiden now. Rolling Thunder coming through. In comes Psycho with BKB. Mike pops his own. Stampede is out, but the damage, it's starting to stack up. You've lost the Crystal Maiden, and they're going to just try and chase for Mike, and they've got him. Completely isolated. 33 with the Rolling Thunder will help finish the job. And now they look for Boxy, who pops the BKB, the Pierce the Veil, trying to TP out. Doing the Psycho roleplay, and it works. Nisha now on the other side of the fight is going to get caught. Lorna with a great interrupt here to prevent that roll away. And suddenly Tundra takes 3 right outside the base.
For more.
I mean, this is you mentioned this exactly. That any team that loses the fight outside their base loses their base. That is the nature of the game. Meanwhile, Saberlight he's caught out. He's trying again to cut the wave here. He activates his workhorse, but Deluge makes it impossible. He is dead. Stampede down. He has no buyback, as now they're going to look mid lane. Great 4-staff save there. Saika dodging the potential play. Liquid had a lot of momentum off of the last Aegis, right?
That's
like they
true.
managed to take over a lot of the map, get a pretty sizable gold advantage. But Luna gonna sell her boots, buy the Satanic, and now you got to deal with a butterfly Satanic. Mickey gets caught off the Blink Hex. The cart comes in from Saberlight. That's gonna help. The Requiem's gonna come through, but no, the card, it ends early. They didn't realize Saberlight dies so fast to this Timber Saw, and it cancels the cart. Both dead without buyback. An absolute disaster for Liquid. That might be the game.
Hey, you know, I don't think you can hold here. Earth Spirit has to have some insane magnetize.
Well, here it goes. It's not level 25, though, so it's not going to... Well, I say that. He's got it rolling on a lot of heroes here. Saika managing to dodge it out. The team continuing to try and just pull away from Nisha. Let this magnetize come to an end. But it seems like it might be over. Saika on the throne. He has no BKB left, but he does have the Shadow Demon behind him. The jump in, they gotta try and just finish off Boxy. 33's gotta respect this damage from this Pierce the Veil. His BKB expires. Whitemon will bail him out with a Song of the Siren, and now it's up to Tundra to finish the game. The jump in, Nisha will kick Lornov into the fountain, but it's not enough. The throne falling as Saberlight goes in, hits a nice 2-hero stomp. Do they have the damage? The Crystal Maiden's Freezing Field got canceled. Oh no. That is gonna do it. This is not a double impact for the Ember Spirit. That was the one I was kind of curious about. Allows you to just kind of move around a little bit more aggressively. Flat cannon here with a little bit more harassment.
Might do it. Okay, he's got one charges.
You got to be careful. The level 2 back the other way. He gets caught from the Bramble. Your Chen is not quite here, and they might try and just finish off the kill. Boxy now in trouble as Whitemon trying to find the finish. Does not have it, but Saberlight. Oh, he converts the boar back the other way. That's rough. Saberlight now needs to try and hobble his way back. Throws the axe. The dive bomb ends up hitting a creep somewhere else on the top lane. Omni and Huerta go down. So kind of take advantage of just like the lane and get some solo XP to get those Devour and Scorched Earth stacks up. But, oh, bottom lane, Whitemon. Saberlight just isn't summoning the boar anymore. He just knows. He's like, the boar is way too scary to give it over the Chen, but the double mana burn creep, it's going to be a Shadow Realm to try and get him some space, but the slows, the body blocks are there. Throws some damage back to the way. Boxy maybe surprising Saika here, but the Rocket Barrage does too much. A double kill for the Gyrocopter. That's a big win in this lane.
The Ember, but you force him to pop the amplified damage just so he can heal with the bottle. But actually, he knows there's a stack over here. He might just farm it.
Oh no, the double tornado! Run! Okay, I mean, he should be fine. They're bringing in some TPs. The Omni will be the one to bail him out. There's the Repel. And they really want this Wisdom Rune. They're going to dive for it with the Ember Spirit to help secure it. He ends up just going underneath the tower, and Remnant's back up to the high ground. Very good play here from the side of Tundra instead, and Whitemon is just zoning Boxy at this point.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I was going to say 33 might make a play for Mickey when he has Doom, but it looks like he's going to do it before the Doom's even available. But a great TP in from Insania. They get the punish. And now on the run here, Soxa should be okay. Lornov with the haste rune coming all the way across the map here. Quick check for the Razor, doesn't find him. Sleight of Fist will finish the job. So a 1-for-1 trade, but overall, I'd say a pretty good one there for like
use of the, it's like, oh, thank you for creating so many creeps for me. Just take them and use them to kill you.
Oh, roar out from Saberlight. Boxy to follow it up with a Bramble, and the damage from the Shadow Realm should be enough, and it is. Very nice grab. Punishing the Chen here a little bit. That is the first roar, but yeah, I mean, it's not, you don't manage to get the Gyrocopter, but taking down the Chen still.
Body blocking and threatening the stomp.
Quick reminder, everybody, to follow the Twitch channel here. Fissure has been putting a lot of work into making BB Dacha such a fun event, so make sure to show them some love. Dive here to the top lane, looking for Insania. He's got the Repel. It's going to expire. And it's going to be a freebie for Lorinov. He is level 9 on this Ember. He is good. Just quick TP out there from the Doom. Nice recognition, seeing the ult come through. They're going to actually look for Soxa here behind the tower. They're not going to have the damage, I don't think. Nisha, well, he's got an arcade. He's just going to toss the Willow and get in there, Boxy. Avalanche comes in, but a Doom out from 33 to try and punish Nisha here. It's going to be a slow burn, but I think they got him. Bramble to try and slow him up for the moment, but Lorinov once again closing the gap. Avalanche, dude, Nisha's going to... I was like, I'm going to get corrected because I'm wrong, certainly.
Didn't have time to break out the calculator.
Yeah. Toss back here. They do manage to find 33. Very nice use of that Invis rune from Nisha. Light.
Caught side of the courier in there, so he knows they were smoked around there.
Yeah. Avalanche in the mid lane. Toss back on the Ember. Stuck onto a Bramble here for the moment. The Terrorize is going to connect. They might not... I was going to say they might have the damage to finish it off, but no. Lorinov wants to turn around. The hero's not quite yet here on the side of Liquid, but in comes Mickey now on the Razor. 33 is going to threaten him back here with the Doom and a nice avalanche of pushback as well from the dead shot. Will scare him off just long enough, but there it is. The toss into the Roar. 33 now in trouble as they will be able to chase him down. The Scorched Earth not going to be enough. Eventually, this dive bomb's going to connect. It's just going to be Mickey. And Sox on the backside does go ahead and pop the Pierce the Veil, try and bring down Boxy himself. A missile is going to be coming through, drops a ward onto the high ground, almost going to secure the kill. It's going to go the way of Saika. So a 3-for-1, but you want to take Roshan. Actually might see a fight in the bottom lane. First, Fear will put Saberlight in a pretty rough position. Terrorize will send him back, but he walks right into the hands of Whitemon, and Saberlight just trapped in the corner. Okay. A little bit too far forward there.
That's surprising. This is something you see Beastmasters do all the time, like you said earlier. And it seems like Tundra has a rough idea of this happening. They're just gonna occupy the triangle, farm it up.
Oh, that's a great
actually doing more than just going for Roche.
Yeah, okay, that is a really sick wraparound. They actually have a deep ward in their own triangle there. It actually happy with their state of the game. The Blink Echo Saber done on the Tiny. Saberlight's BKB is almost there, opting for it instead of the blink early. Daytype comes out. Ember Spirit just barely dodges there, but gets roared instead. I don't know if they have the follow-up. The toss in the Bramble's going to connect from downtown. Boxy at the last second connects with it, and a really nice kill onto Lorinov. But it looks like they might have, because they are backing out really quick here, scouting out with the boar. Insania would be a perfect find, but... You see Mickey on the backside. There's going to be an immediate repel. Call down is in. Saberlight, he's got the Aegis. He's fine putting his body in harm's way for the moment. Push back here with the dead shot. Roar is going to come out. Does connect again onto Lorinov. The Avalanche, the toss, the Terrorize as well. They've got the two best kills if they can find it. Saika so dang low. Whipped from the side of Liquid. 2 down, and the Doom, it's onto the Beastmaster. He doesn't care. 3 dead on the side of Tundra as Liquid just steamrolling over them here in this mid-game.
Liquid actually still had a ward at the tier 2 Radiant safe lane. So they were able to get a little bit more information and actually just go in on that fight. And that double Terrorize just sealed the deal. Now even getting a free pickoff on 33, who probably thought Liquid was trying to capitalize on bottom in the meantime. Right up here, but Liquid is actually up here saying hello to a former teammate.
Yeah, the throwing shade is...
I think for having more in lockdown, you'd have preferred it to go to the Dark Willow. They're hoping to find someone low health. That's exactly what they see.
They're going to know the wards there, but yeah, sticking around to after Tormentor, he can just kind of walk in and try and force the fight with Nisha to maybe set up... with a follow-up. Well, Whitemon gonna walk right into Saberlight here, and that's not gonna go super well for him. Smoke really well.
They really want to find someone. This is usually quite risky if you go through top and don't find someone to keep going, but you know Chen's dead. And now Muerta is dead as well.
Roche is gonna respawn here, and we might see them make a rotation over for that second Roche. Boxy here. Does get found out. Nice Bramble, though, dodging out some of this stuff, and a nice avalanche in the toss to terrorize. It's going to be dodged by the Ember, but you're going to be able to get Soxa here, and Boxy's surviving through it all. Lorinov has to disengage.
Yeah, I think that probably is why, because you just have Insania sitting behind the Razor, right? And Razor's just going to stay at the edge of the tower to hit that. It's Nisha who has to be the one finding these kind of avalanche tosses.
So pretty cool stuff from Liquid there, just utilizing everything that they have. Avalanche comes in, Saika's like, nope. BKB walks away. That is another kill for the side of Liquid. They go for the chase, though.
They're trying to find the Doom onto the Omni Knight. And then I imagine the Beastmaster or
Beastmaster,
the Razor,
yeah.
kind of depending how the fight breaks out. But it can't be on the Tiny. And they're just putting Nisha up front knowing this. Like, you go ahead. Please do more Tiny.
Well, Boxy comes in, gets caught from the stomp. They're going to try and burst him right away. The Doom does catch the Razor. The first one with the roar, the counter on the backside. There's the refresh. Doom now onto the Beastmaster. Saika, it's all on him. In comes Lorinov. A great chains onto 3. This is the fight they needed. The respawn from the Tiny, the BKB, TP out. He's going to survive, but it's going to cost you the entire side of Liquid.
Liquid's been going for, or they thought it was, but Tundra finally ready for it.
I mean, Ember Spirit's still really scary. So, well, speaking of which, he's going to get caught out here. Avalanche, toss. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, really good find from Boxy. He is going to be just fine. Just TP on home. Invis-Rune, though, bottled up for Nisha.
Dire's top tower is under
Oh, Roar top lane. He's caught 33. This should just be a kill. That's a solo pickoff for the Saberlight.
This isn't a double Doom, though.
Active. Yeah, your BKBs are coming off cooldown, so I think that's what they were looking for, is they want to make sure that if they're going to fight, they have their BKBs available. It is 16 seconds on the Razor here, but the big one, Nisha, who's your Blink Initiator, they actually scan, they go in, they just find the Chen, delete him from the game, and not the fastest, but still will spawn nighttime, which will favor the side of Liquid. Avalanche, toss back, sends him to the mid lane. Saberlight wants to stay on top of Soxa here. He does have the Roar to cancel out a TP. Oh, that great dead shot. They're going to continue the chase, though. Mikke is here. We'll get some vision on this Muerta. They secure that one.
It was in a proper 5-on-5. It's been all the small pickoffs that have gone their way. At the same time, you can't ignore this objective. If Tundra picks up the third Roche, it's such a massive turnaround for them.
The scouting with the Manta Illusions is going really well, and it's going to pay off. They managed to jump in, get on top of Lorna, but the BKBs are out, and they've gotten the Doom onto the Razor. The immediate ult back the other way, and Saberlight doomed now as well. They've got to get away from Saika. He's doing way too much damage. Nisha on the backside just takes down 2 on his own, but the Razor's in trouble. Falling low, silenced up, but he gets out, and here comes the Satanic, doing so much of the heavy lifting. 4 heroes dead on the side of Tundra. Nisha, what? Get back in here, Lord of, you are not out. Okay.
So you can sit in your base and hold this for a very long time.
Smoked up on the enemy high ground. They just need 1 pick here. Amplify damage on Mikke.
Both teams don't want to show quite yet.
There it is, the toss back. They get the Muerta. She's in so much trouble. The Doom's going to come out. It does connect, but the Roar right away back the other side. Saika's caught a second Roar onto him as well. The Terrorize holding him in place. He doesn't get a chance to enter this fight at all. Razor just zoning him out as Lorna. He's desperately trying to find the Tiny, but cannot do it. He's going to be forced to BKB, try and disengage as the tail end of the Gyro's BKB expires. Oh no, he still had it. He's gonna turn around. Cheese gets popped though, full heal again for this Tiny, and now just diving into the enemy base. Pretty much everything expended. But a 5v4, Liquid feeling very good.
I believe that's a second banner down as well, since they didn't need it earlier. The banner not only helping to protect your mega creeps, but it actually gives you great vision in the enemy base to help you find these tossbacks.
Lorna trying to chip away at the backside here. Mikke really wants to try and threaten the throne. They still have a fortification, and I think Liquid are aware of that. Mikke goes in. They get on top of the gyrocopter. The tosses just hold him down. He does have a buyback. They get the Aegis as well, but it's not enough. Nisha just looking to try and take the backside of the fight on his own. Lorna isolated by Liquid on the backside, and that will be the final fortification from Tundra. Curse Crown stunning up Saika as he watches his throne slowly beat to death here, and Razor comes in just for one more kill to secure this game for Liquid. And that is going to be the GG's. Mickey, triple kill. Well done